Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I'm whispering because Isla is napping. A lot has changed. I'm in an RV. I told you guys I would be gone for 3 months and I've been gone for a year. So a lot has happened. I should have kept you guys more in the loop. If you follow me on Instagram, you're kind of a little more in the loop than my YouTube subscribers are. So I apologize for that. But this video is to catch you guys up on everything that has happened, most of the things that have happened. Basically, to allow me to start making my regular videos, which I won't be making writing tips videos. We'll get into that in a little bit, the type of videos I'm talking about. But for now, I'm gonna catch you up on everything that's happened. I'm gonna catch you up on my plans. And then also, I am sitting in my bed and I'm gonna give a huge shout out to Beddy's Bedding. If you have not heard of them, like, don't fast forward because you might be thinking like, bed, why would I want to know anything about bedding? But this bedding is special because it is zip up bedding, which sounds like a sleeping bag, but it's not. Basically, the bedding has two parts. There is a bottom part that is a fitted, that looks like a fitted sheet. And then there's the top part, which is like the comforter, and it zips up along the bottom and along the both sides. So basically, if you are somebody who hates to make the bed, if you're somebody who just can't be bothered to make the bed, but you kind of would like to have a made bed, if you have a spouse that can't make the bed to your standards, if you have children who try to make the bed, but it's difficult to make, you know, so they just don't like making the bed. Or if you have a bed that's difficult to make, like kids' bunk beds are really difficult to make, or RV beds are really difficult to make. So I actually reached out to Beddy's Bedding a year ago because I knew we were downsizing to an RV, and I recorded this little clip for you guys to show off Beddy's Bedding. And in this clip, Isla is much smaller. This was a year ago, so she was about 6 months old. She's now about 18 months old. So, yeah, you're gonna see cute little baby Isla in this next clip, which just shows you how long I've been gone. And this clip that I made was actually supposed to be released last year. I was supposed to publish it last year, and stuff it got out of hand. So I'll get into that in a minute, but let's roll on over to that footage. And the whole reason that I made that clip was to show you guys that Beddy's Bedding is so easy to make that a baby can do it.
You try to crawl. You're supposed to make the bed, not mess it up. Pillows weren't perfect. She said, who designed this? Oh, say hi. You're so cute. Yeah. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Is that you?
Okay, so a little bit more about the bedding really quick, and then we'll jump into my updates and everything that's happened. It comes with two pillowcases, two sets of pillowcases. So there's the pillowcase that matches the interior fabric, like your regular pillowcases, and then there's two shams that match the sort of top fabric that you choose. And they have all kinds of designs. They have super cute like kids bedding designs, and then kind of like more adult ones. Like this one, I really liked this one because it's a very neutral color, but it's not white. We can't do white with a baby and two dogs, as much as I would love it. The material on this one, I think the material is staying the same. It's been a year, so I'll have to double check for this video, but it's kind of like a crinkled look, so it doesn't wrinkle, which is amazing. And then I can't even tell you guys how awesome it's been in an RV. Making this bed's easier to make than our first RV was, but it's still way easier to make. It's super challenging with regular bedding in an RV to get everything around the corners, and then you're walking around the bed a million times to actually make the bed. So we've really enjoyed this bedding. I feel like it has changed our lives. By the way, they have two interior styles, I think. They have a cotton interior, which is what we have. They also have a minky interior, which I've heard a lot of people love. I sleep very hot though, so I knew that the minky was going to be too hot, but it's kind of like a baby's blanket, super soft on the inside, so kids would probably really love that, toddlers or kids. All of their bedding is 100% handmade. I think they said it takes like 8 hours to make each set, so there's a lot of love that goes into it, and they have sizes, I think, toddler on up to king. Isla's obviously a little too young to have her own bed set right now, but I am so excited to get her one of these one day because it's seriously amazing. It's super easy to make. You just tuck the sides in, zip it up, and pretty much done. So if you want to check out Beddy's bedding, like I said, huge shout out to them. They've been totally amazing. I have a link down below. I also have a coupon code for you, so use Vivian20 and you can get 20% off whatever order you want. They also have different cute, I think they have like pillows and like throw blankets and stuff like that. So they have all kinds of things. Go check them out. I seriously love this bedding, and I hope you enjoyed that cute little clip of Isla. I just can't believe she's gotten so big. So I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible. 2019 was a big year for us. 2020 has been a crazy year for everybody. But 2019, basically, we had a baby at the beginning of the year, obviously. We decided that I was gonna be a stay-at-home mom, so I was gonna leave my job, and at the time I was the breadwinner, so it was kind of a big decision to make. And then a dream that we had was to travel the country with Isla while she's little, to spend more time with her in an RV. So we decided I would be a stay-at-home mom. I left my job, and we already had an RV, so we were like, okay, now it's time to downsize to the RV. We have to sell the house. So we decided to sell the house. We did a bunch of repairs. We listed it October 31st, so on Halloween. That was actually the day I filmed that clip with Isla and Beddy's bedding. And then within 24 hours, we had like 5 showings scheduled, and we had a full price offer, and we were under contract. So everything moved really fast. And then the closing happened, so we ended up selling our house, which was amazing because we were able to pay off all of our debt. We're totally debt-free, which we were super excited about. And then while all that's happening, my husband got a job across the state. So we were planning to stay in Jacksonville in an RV until Steven got a job he could telecommute with, so we could travel across the country. That plan changed, which is why we're living in an RV, but we're actually stationary. So we're not traveling around. We're just living where my husband's working right now until we're able to travel. So he got that job. We knew we were gonna have to move across the state. Isla's relatively young. So then we had a crazy time packing and moving out of the house. It fell because we closed at the beginning of November, and then, I went under contract at the beginning of November, closed mid-December, which that was even a drawn out process. They wanted different repairs, and there was a lot of back and forth and stuff, and then we were trying to pack with the baby, which is just basically impossible. It's like one person has to pack the whole house basically. So over Thanksgiving, we had pizza for Thanksgiving dinner last year because we just couldn't go anywhere. We were supposed to be out the next week, but then our the buyers, one of them, it was some health scare. They were in the ICU for a week. Like, they were like, oh, we have to push back the closing. I was like, Jesus. They ended up being okay, thank goodness, but it was stressful and totally random, I feel. So we ended up selling the house. We ended up moving across the state. We lived with my parents for a few months. So that was all in 2019, that all happened. And then my husband started his new job. So I feel like that was a lot of life events. We sold our first house. I left my job. We had a baby. My husband got a new job. We moved across the state. There was a lot of things that happened in 2019. 2020 has also been a big year for everybody, but also for us. So we got a new RV, we painted it up. My husband has been working at his job, and then COVID-19 happened, so everybody's routine got switched up, and my husband has been teleworking, but we haven't been able to travel. And then I have been trying to like refocus myself, I guess. The break from YouTube really helped me realize that I was actually spending too much time on YouTube. As much as I love YouTube and I have missed YouTube, I was actually spending too much of my time on YouTube and not enough time writing. So I'm like a person who gives advice to writers, and I had only written one book because I was just spending all my time on my YouTube channel, like my extra time on the business and things like that. So that was a big thing that I decided to scale back in this year, is all of my business stuff. So I'm taking it slow. I am trying to focus on writing. My next video, I'll get to explain more about where I'm at right now with the sequel to the Elysian Prophecy and what I'm doing. But I felt in a good enough place that I could finally film this video, my update video, which is holding me back from filming sort of my next videos. And then in reprioritizing everything, I have also been trying to focus more on my health. I have had severe joint pain since having Isla, so I've been trying to work out and kind of eat a little better to help my joint pain, and thankfully it has been helping, but every time I go to the doctor, they're like, it'll go away. These things just resolve themselves. Like, so that's part of my prioritizing, is trying to prioritize working out as well with writing. And then I'm still Isla's primary caregiver, so I pretty much do everything during her nap time. Also, if you are a patron on my Patreon page, thank you so much. I will be posting an update there soon, but I'm actually pausing Patreon for the foreseeable future because, like I said, I'm trying to reprioritize things, and I don't want to, I just can't post there as frequently as I need to and make videos there as frequently as I need to. So I'm trying to take baby steps to sort of ease myself back in while maintaining my primary business focus on writing. So that is one thing that is taking a pause. If you have been a patron, thank you seriously so much for your support. It means so much to me. But I will be pausing. I don't want to cancel it, but right now I don't know when I would be coming back to Patreon. Okay, so let's talk really quick about my YouTube plans. So I have been trying to come back to social media a little bit. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I have the link down below. I have been trying to post a little bit more, specifically stories, because they're kind of like mini vlogs, just to update you guys on where I'm at. So first I want to get back into weekly writing vlogs and ease myself back in. I won't have any dedicated tips videos for a little while. I might have one crop up here and there, but first I'm going to start off with vlogs because honestly they're easier to film. I don't have to prep at all. I don't have to, you know, script or figure out what I'm going to say. I don't have to do any research. I can just vlog, and I need to keep it simple right now. I also don't have a filming setup in here, like a proper filming setup. I don't have a tripod. You should see what I'm using right now. Actually, I'm going to try to take a picture with my phone so that you can see what I'm doing. That's my setup because I don't have my tripod. It's in storage, and I don't even have my little like handheld swivelly one because it's also in storage. So when we moved, everything kind of got my computer. I didn't have that for a long time, so I couldn't even edit videos if I wanted to film. So that's a big part of why I can't do why I don't want to do the dedicated writing tips videos. The time it takes, and then just trying to get a proper setup in here. I don't have my microphone. You might notice the audio quality is a little different on this video. I don't even know where my microphone is right now. If you're a new subscriber, by the way, welcome. I have had quite a few new subscribers since I left a year ago. I still can't even believe that was exactly, wait, let me see what day it was. This clip is long enough, I had to start it again. So I just looked, and October 3rd of last year was my last video, which is absolutely crazy. It's almost been exactly a year, and I was like, I'll be gone for a few months. I feel like I have a lot of fun stuff coming up. I have so many video ideas, but I just don't have the time to do it. So hopefully I'll ease back in. At least, I hope you guys like the writing vlogs. I hope they're at least inspirational for you, or you can feel like you're kind of coming along the journey with me and seeing how I do things. All right, I will see you in the next video. It feels so weird saying that again. All right, bye guys.